What is happening, Back40 family? Today is Monday. It is cold. It is rainy. Hence why I'm wearing the beanie, and I need to take off that hat because that looks ridiculous. So, if you're wondering what the title is, and as of current filming this, I have no idea what this title is going to be. Probably something renovating my shed. You're going, but wait, why are you renovating your shed? Well, if you haven't noticed, I have a new piece of machinery. This I got for my birthday. A couple of my family members that gave it to me. This is a Ryobi 9-inch bandsaw, and it cuts wood like nobody's business. And another reason why I'm gonna have to renovate this shed. This is something y'all have not seen yet, though the people on Instagram have. Shameless little plug. If you want, go follow me. It is Back40_Forge, all lowercase. Anyways, that out of the way. I got a massive loadout. I helped someone clear out their shed, and I basically was able to grab whatever I wanted, basically. Now, you might be noticing some things. You know, hey, look, that's a Platin trailer hitch. And there's a motor. There's a motor. I hope this is not mild steel, because that's just going to be freaking awesome. And I have an anvil. And the problem is, it's in here. It's really tiny. But hey, it's an anvil. Now, if you're seeing this doohickey right here, this is a 6x36, I believe, grinder. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a wood lathe. So, these are the reason, or this whole thing is the reason why I have to make room in my shed for this wood lathe and this new grinder. And also, I have a bunch of steel for Damascus. And this is a 3/4 horsepower Craftsman. Here's all the specs. I hope it's in focus. My screen is still out of whack. It's an AC motor. All that right there. And this is pretty old, someone told me. Sorry, I'm cold. But I also got like new clamps, old stuff, got some battery chargers, and I got some new lights. There's 2 right here. I have one on the shed. There's a total of 3. And these are the belts that go with that grinder. Now, if you're asking, well, Gideon, how are you going to be able to get big enough belts that are ceramic, i.e. for cutting metal or grinding metal? Where are you going to get those from? Well, there is this lovely web store. Website? Yeah, web store, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I'm cold. And when I get cold, I get like this. That is called Combat Abrasives. And they make anything from a 1x30, I believe, to a 20x40 something or other. I mean, their range is whatever, and don't quote me on this, I believe they can also make it custom size. So, I do know, I'm pretty sure I can get ceramic belts from Combat Abrasives. Hydrate. You know what's not fun? When you swallow a carbonated drink wrong. Lesson learned on that one. But anyways, this is why I have to clean up all this. I have to move these filing cabinets down this way. And then I'm thinking of moving this workbench, get all of this good real estate out of the way, probably take off that shelf, support that because that's halfway broken, and flip this guy around to that side, and then I can put the wood lathe here, and then I can put the new grinder somewhere. And stuff like that. And then when I have these out of the way, I can have this workbench and everything like that. And then I can move these 8-man rafts out of the way. So that is why I am having to redo my workshop. And I need to redo it anyways because splitting, let's see, 3 workbenches with 16 different tasks, not fun. But my goal is to eventually have this workshop, or at least my part of the workshop, out till around right here. So I have 2 workbenches coming down to here, 1 there, It goes all the way wall to wall, one coming down this way. There's already one lower one there, or the previous owner used to work on cars here. And then I can have, like this workbench right here, I can have 1, 2 workbenches, like islands. That is my goal. And I hope you can see everything okay. But still having enough room here so I can park the John Deere and all these bikes and stuff. But like this all can get hung up. These are rusting. We finally got more logs to chop. But basically, today's goal is to clean up all this, move that workbench back there, and we have plastic pallets because this ground is actually rusting from all the grinding shavings I have on it. Clean up all this, and then move these 2 filing cabinets down there. I'm hoping we can get that all done today. Time check for y'all is 1:38. I got up early and I did my school. Thankfully I had a light load today. But without further ado, before we get in, a hopefully a soon video to come is me cleaning up this old blowtorch. I believe someone told me it is from 1901. But if y'all have any ways to clean this up, let me know. And you should be seeing a video in the future for that. But without further ado, guys, as always with this channel, let's get into some time lapse. Alright guys, I got this spot, pardon me, cleared out. Sorry about all the shadows and stuff. I accidentally dropped a piece of glass, so I'm going to have to clean that up. Clean that up, pardon me for yelling. Next is going to be moving all of this wood down. It's currently raining outside. I wish it wasn't, because I'm probably going to have to bring in shell moral or sand to level this out, because this ground is treacherous. You can see how bad that is leading if you can. The camera kind of flattens everything out. Anyways, after I got this out, I'm going to be taking this shelf out of the way. I'm hoping to keep this shelf around here, because I'm going to have some space when I flip this around. This is 49 or something like that, and this, the wall to the bench is around the 52 1/4, something like that, I forget. So we'll see if I can keep this around here, because I want to keep this somewhere close for storage. But yeah, let's move this all down to there, and then to hopefully outside. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and move those outside to our other shed. Alrighty guys, we got that all cleared out. There's for some reason a PVC pipe down there, and this is where I am holding everything or putting everything here for now. But now it is time to flip that all the way back there. The feet should have enough space to go onto that plastic pallet over there, and then we'll go from there. And thank you for sticking with me through all that time lapse. And now let's get into some more. saw, I had to cut that off. Now, it would have been almost just fine without me cutting that off, but it would have been overhanging just a little bit on that corner, and I want this to be pretty much okay, and it's also a little uneven this way, but it's the best I can do for right now. But with that 2 inches I cut off, now I can have it up against and still have some room on the plastic pallet in case it decides to go wiggle around. There's a bunch of particles in the air, and I should probably be wearing my respirator, but hey. But let's move this back and we'll go on from there. Alrighty guys, it has been a wee bit. A lot more work than I anticipated. I'm actually switching out, instead of using that plastic pallet, I'm using this wooden one. But I have to go bring in sand because this ground is so bad right now. I can sink in it almost. So I'm gonna go bring in some more sand, fill that up, I think, is what I'm gonna do. And I'll see y'all whenever the heck I get everything done. Alrighty guys, I did not actually have to use any sand, but I actually did replace the plastic pallet with the other one that I had. And so this is what it looks like. It is not the most stable workbench, but is a lot better than having that old plastic pallet. The ground back here is really wet. Even when I was moving, there's a little bit of water seeping up through here. That's because outside there's a lot of water, standing water outside. We have really bad water drain. Anyways, so this is almost the same height. Now thinking about it, I really didn't have to cut that off, but that's because I had designed it for that pallet. And yeah, so this is supported over here. Got these boards here to make sure I don't accidentally wreck up my ankle. This is makeshift basically until I have money to put in gravel all through back here. But now with this out of the way, I'm going to, my mom's actually on the phone right now, but I'm gonna ask her if I make another 2x4 thing, this thing right here, and I put it around right here because this is where it's sagging. I'm gonna ask her if I can just take it off from here, because if you think about it, I'm sorry if my camera angles aren't working, I can't see exactly what I'm doing. If you look at it from my angle, I can see myself. Let's hope this is in the right direction. If I'm, say, you know, I'm filing right here and I go back too fast and I don't realize it, I'm gonna smack my head and get a doozy. So I'm gonna see about that. And then this is where the wood lathe is probably gonna go, and then I'm gonna have to figure out something with these tools. And then that shelf, I'm gonna have to figure out where that shelf's gonna go, possibly back up in there. And everything like that. And then once I'm done with all that, getting all this organized again, getting where that needs to go, then it will be moving these two shelves, not shelves, filing cabinets back, though I have a feeling I might do that first because this might go into that, and now I'm gonna have to find a new spot for my belt. But it is a lot better than it was before, and everything like that. So I'm not gonna do any more time lapse because I have no idea how long this video is going for, so you'll see me when I've gotten everything cleaned up and sorted out of what I'm gonna do. So I'll see you, and I'll see you when I get that done. Alrighty guys, it has been I think an hour or two since I last talked to y'all. I went ahead and took a little bit of a break to eat some food, meatloaf and little mini cheddars and mashed potatoes, kind of like little mini meatloaves. This is still gonna have to wait until my dad gets home, which should hopefully be fairly soon. My mom just wanted to check with him before we do anything extravagant, even though I'm gonna leave this one so that way when I have the lathe here I can still put like tools up on here and stuff like that. So now we have all this real estate. I still need to rake it up, but I'm gonna see if I want to go ahead and move these down, move the storm door real quick so I don't accidentally hit that. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and move these down, because once those go down, that means I can actually reorganize this and actually put stuff in there. So I'll get back with y'all in a second. Alright, I have the filing cabinets moved. I don't know how long that took me. It's 4:48 now. Probably took me 20 minutes. They're not where they're gonna be. We're probably gonna get rid of them. But if you're wondering what was behind them, someone had been stockpiling a bunch of shingles, and that 2x4 that's underneath there, so that has a second bench on it, is broken. This whole workbench is leaning. The only thing I think stopping it is my workbench right here. But that's the Ford brick from the welcome video. It actually doesn't go down all the way, sadly, but it's a nice little stash. I need to get those out and see if anybody needs them around my place, because I think they're, I don't know, they work pretty good. So, for those who don't know, this is a router miter saw, or yeah, miter saw, because it can do a whole bunch of crazy stuff, not just a chop saw. Life jackets for these rafts right here, 8-man or 6-man or something like that. But now I had to find a new spot for all my belts and stuff like that, and these I'm gonna have to get rid of, or not get rid of, put them somewhere else, because I need this workbench. And then let's see, those lights that I got, I think I'm gonna put 2 here and then 1 over here for now. We'll see, but I also need 1 over the lathe, so we'll see. I might have to get 1 more or something, but it is still quite a mess. But it is coming along and everything like that. So now the fun part is going to be cleaning all this up, and I'm out of breath, so there's probably going to be another part of this. I'm putting all knives on hold as of current, because now I don't have any hand sanding left to do on 2 of my knives. I'm trying to only work at a couple at a time. Now it's guard fit up and handle fit up, which is in here, but as of current, this thing is a total bomb, and I didn't want to clean it up or straighten everything if I was gonna go ahead and redo it. So I went ahead, I redid it. Getting a little crazy on Monday. I actually have motivation, but yeah, this is, I think, I don't know, I really wanted to get that done, but my dad's not gonna be home for a little while, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this. All of this roofing paper that was actually stuck to the back of that filing cabinet, and so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean everything up, get everything organized, so that way when we actually come in here and do stuff, we can. And then I think that shelf right there, I might stick it in this little corner, but this little corner is pretty bad. This part back here was damaged. My brother finally replaced it by sheet metal so it stopped leaking, but termites. And then my mom wants me to, under where these pieces of woods are, because we do have termites around here, I'm gonna have to do something else, but I don't want to do bricks because the bricks will sink. The wood has a wider platform, so it won't, so I might just wrap it in plastic. We'll see. I'll let you know on that. But I think this is a good spot to stop. Like, you can see how that's sagging really bad. I have no idea why he has so many shingles, or why that owner had so many shingles. It was all here when we bought it. But on that little rant, I hope this video did not get on too long. This is part 1. No idea how many parts we're gonna go till. I'm hoping y'all will see this either Tuesday or Wednesday, and yeah, thank you for watching Back40 Family. And if you are not part of the Back40 family yet, all you gotta do, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Other than that, guys, please remember, Jesus loves you, I love you, and y'all please have a fantastic day.